Today I'm going to tell you how to refill a Zippo lighter, but before I really get into the details of that, I just found myself going down this rabbit hole comparing the difference between a reusable lighter and a disposable lighter because, I pretty much always see people using the disposable ones, and I'm usually coming at things from a waste standpoint, but I'm also looking at it from like just a strict cost standpoint. To give you a little history, I've had this Zippo lighter for, I don't know, about 7 or 8 years. A friend gave it to me as a wedding gift for a wedding party that I was in, and I loved it, but then, when it ran out of fuel, I just put it in a drawer, stopped using it, because I was like, I don't know how to refill it. Kind of silly, right? I go camping, backpacking. I feel like I always have these disposable lighters around the house just in case I need them, if I need to light candles, incense, if the power goes out as an emergency. And everything was fine until my last disposable lighter finally ran out of fuel. Now I'm going to show you in a minute here how to refill the Zippo lighter, because it's pretty straightforward, but man, did I get carried away. I was like trying to figure out from an environmental standpoint, but also a cost standpoint, which is better. And first, from the environmental standpoint, the reason why people despise these is because they tend to end up on the beach. They're like marine debris. You go camping, people leave them behind. They're dangerous. If you leave it lit too long, the plastic can melt and cause fire. But a lot of people tell me, well, this 5-ounce refill that I have right here, is this really better than a lighter because it's still plastic? And the first thing I'm going to say is, well, it's HDPE. It's one type of plastic. So it's much more likely to get recycled than something like this. Actually, this is not likely at all to get recycled because it's at least 2 or 3, if not 4 or more different types of material, plus there's residual fuel in it. So just from an environmental standpoint, reusable, even with this plastic container, is better. I did go to Ace Hardware. I was looking for the metal Zippo tin, but they didn't have that. All they have is this plastic one, and I was reading the instructions and reading about it. It's manufactured by Zippo, so even though this is Roncinol, it's not Zippo brand specifically, it's still Zippo manufactured. So I was trying to calculate like what the cost difference was, and first I looked at this 5 ounces for $3.08. There's 128 ounces in a gallon, 61 cents per ounce, 128 ounces, that's $78.85. I mean, that right there blew my mind. $78.85 equivalent for a gallon of this lighter fluid. And this is while we're in a period of time where crude oil prices are negative. So you'd expect this to be a heck of a lot cheaper. I mean, I feel like I'm in the wrong industry. I should be selling refill lighter fluid. Jeez Louise, it's crazy. So $78.85. And then I took this typical lighter. You could buy it at CVS, a liquor store. I saw it a lot for $1.79 plus tax, so it's $1.97. It doesn't say how much is in here, but I'm going to say an ounce. And I honestly think an ounce is being generous because I think there's less than an ounce. So we're going to say $1.97 for an ounce of fuel, 128 ounces in a gallon, which means that a gallon of Bic lighter fluid is $252.16. $252 for a gallon worth of this fuel. Also, we have the convenience of just throwing it away when we're done with it. This blew my mind. This, though, is absolutely crazy. So really, all you do is you pull it apart, it slides right out. Look at that. Lift to fill, who would have guessed? They actually do make this child-proof, and I had to read the instructions because I was like, why can't I get this up? You're supposed to use a coin, and then once you have it up, you literally just fill it. See, that should be enough. Let there be light. Look at that. I cannot believe that I spent all these years using disposable lighters because I didn't want to take the time to figure out how to refill this. Not only is this metal and it'll last forever, they even make replacement wicks, replacement everything, the whole thing. It's amazing. So if you're using one of these, stop. Get a reusable one. You can literally buy them for like $12 brand new, which means you can find them used secondhand for probably like $5. And even paying $78 a gallon for the fuel, it's still a hell of a lot cheaper than the cost of these, and it's way more environmentally friendly.